Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our September readings. I can't believe it's September. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, or if you're cross-watching. Just keep an open mind and take away what resonates as it resonates with you. I'm still running this special, and I have a few days off from my job coming up, so now would be a good time to get a reading if you're interested. And I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards for my fire signs. Okay, like, share, subscribe, and comment. That helps me out a ton. And watch all your signs, okay? So let's see what's going on for Leo in September 2021. Leos in September 2021. The Nine of Gabriel, or the Nine of Wands. There we go. Four of Raphael, or the Four of Cups. The Eight of Ariel, or the Eight of Pentacles. King of Ariel, or the King of Pentacles. The Nine of Raphael, or the Nine of Cups in the past. The Knight of Raphael, or the Knight of Cups in the near future. Ten of Gabriel in how you see yourself. Ten of Wands. Justice card in your environment. Five of Ariel, or Five of Pentacles in hopes and fears. Ace of Gabriel, Ace of Wands in the outcome. Okay. Let me know if the sound is okay. I know some people have said that the like you can't hear me very well, right? But so I've got the microphone closer to me, so hopefully that is better. Okay, Leo, the World at the bottom of the deck, talking about cycles, success, recognition, travel, things coming back around, or things coming full circle. Ace of Michael, the Ace of Swords, information, communication from afar, communication from a distance. Could also be news about success, recognition. Because I see your financial situation doing well or improving. Let's just get going, shall we? So, in your current situation, we have the Nine of Wands. So this is kind of a difficult energy. It's where, you know, you've been through a lot. You're exhausted, but you have to keep going, or you're willing yourself to keep going. With this, you know, it's that point where we're starting to question everything, like, is this even worth it? Because we've been through so much. Is it worth it? Should I just give up? And it's actually, we start asking ourselves those questions right before things turn around, right? So with this energy, we always say don't give up before the miracle happens, because it's right around the corner. The challenge, yeah, we have the Four of Cups. So this is about something that has been ongoing in your life. It's been either on again, off again. It's been very start-stop. You got your hopes high about it, and then they got crushed. And so it got you to a point where you're like, I don't even know how I feel about it anymore. And the foundation, the reason for everything, we have the King of Pentacles. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this could be around your business, your investments, your career. It could be around an earth sign. But it's mostly around long-term stability, right? Long-term stability. You want to be stable and independent and self-sufficient. Prosperous, however you define that, right? So in the past, we have the Nine of Raphael, or the Nine of Cups. So there was a wish come true for you in the past. You got a yes. Could have been a promise. It made you feel very, very happy, because it's another 9. And you've been holding on to see that come full circle. You've been working on it, holding on to it, not letting it go, because it was supposed to come full circle, right? That was what was promised. Or this could also be a case of someone coming back. Crowning you, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is your perspective, your mentality, how you look at things. And you're in this mode of, if I work hard, it's going to work out. Right? If I put in the effort, it will work out. It has to. In your near future, we do have the Knight of Cups, so there's some sort of an offer coming in. It's like big and bold, flying colors. It could be in matters of the heart. It could be to do with business, work, and finances. But if it's in business or work, or to do with your finances, the Knight of Cups talks about, I can help you do this. I can help you do that. I can put you in touch with these people. So it's not like someone bringing you money. It's someone bringing you networking, marketing. I can put you in touch with the right people. I can help you out with this. I can pick up the slack here for you. Someone offering support. And how you see yourself, we do have the 10 of Gabriel. So you start with the 9 and you also have the 10. So there is a progression here where that's it. It's gone that extra step further. Now you're overwhelmed. This is exhaustion. I feel like you've been doing everything by yourself, Leo. And that's why you're burning out. You're just burning out. You might have had offers for support before and you rejected them. You turned them down. You might have had offers for, or advice, if not offers. Hey, try this, try that. And you're like, no, I'm going to do things my way. I know what I'm doing. And as a result, you're kind of run yourself ragged. In your environment, we have justice. So something is coming in to tip the scales, right? Whatever this imbalance has been, where it got you to the point where you're exhausted. This is also the energy of your efforts paying off. Hard work is rewarded, right? And that's in an environment that you don't see coming. So that makes sense with the 9 of Wands being your first card, telling you to not give up before the miracle happens. That's the miracle. In your hopes and fears, we have the 5 of Pentacles. So you're starting, I mean, you have been, right? Questioning your investment when it comes to this situation. You're looking at it as, is it an investment though, or is it just a black hole and I'm putting my time in a black hole? I'm putting my efforts in a black hole. I'm putting my money in a black hole. But I do feel like in the outcome you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles, because I said it. And this is telling you September is not the month to give up, because what you have been working towards that was supposed to be a wish fulfilled, and you have refused to give up on it, and you've put your efforts in and your money in and all of that, it is coming in. It is going to happen. You will be rewarded for your efforts. It will be what you're hoping, right? But I feel like the key here is to accept help from someone. I feel like that will be the deciding factor. That will be what tips things in your favor, right? What pushes things over the line that you've been towing, unable to move past it. Does that make sense? Because success and recognition and achieving your goal is more than possible, but I feel like you have to allow either other people's support, other people's opinions or suggestions, not really opinions, because they're people in the trade, right? They're people who are doing what you're trying to do, maybe in a slightly different way or in a different field or whatever the case may be, but they're not talking out of their behind, you know what I mean? They have some experience there. And they're genuinely trying to help you when they make a suggestion, right? So I feel like this is telling you, number one, no, don't give up. This is a lucrative thing. This is a prosperous thing. This is something that you can achieve. But two, consider help. Consider accepting help. Consider accepting someone's suggestion, at least entertaining it. You can make it your own. You don't have to do exactly what they're saying. But when you entertain it, you're like opening up to new possibilities. You're opening up to new information to feed the brain, where it can kind of incorporate it to what was already there and give you a new possibility and give you a new thing to try. Does that make sense? So look at it from that perspective, because you do have that beautiful new beginning, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, the chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder, something new, exciting. You're very passionate about this. You have the 9 and the 10 and then the Ace, right? So if you've been struggling, Leo, to complete something, the missing piece has been someone else's support or someone else's input, whether they're actually picking up the slack and helping you out with something, or they're putting you in touch with someone, or they're giving you a suggestion that leads you to your own little epiphany. Does that make sense? So let's see. Clarify for Leo. The Nine of Wands for Leo. Strength card, yeah. This is your energy, but you have been stubbornly trying to do everything yourself. And don't get me wrong, you've done an amazing job. But the reason why you can't quite complete this is because it's not meant to be just by yourself, just your input, just your, right? And just because someone gives you a suggestion that then leads you to your own solution, that doesn't mean you owe that person anything if that was an issue, right? And it doesn't make you less than if you accept someone's suggestion. Does that make sense? I feel like there's an energy of pride that kind of has gotten a little bit out of hand, right? So it's just something to be mindful of. Because we do get very overprotective when it's something that's our own and we want to do it our own way. And that's absolutely fine. It's just saying that sometimes, and at one point, it does do more damage than good, that attitude, right? There's a time and place for everything. And to complete this, you kind of need to look outside of yourself just a little bit. However that looks to you. The challenge with the Four of Cups, the Moon. Yeah, just waiting. Also cycles on again, off again. Tried and it didn't quite go through. Tried and it wasn't quite what you were hoping for, right? That's the reason. You need to look outside yourself just a little bit. Whether that means letting your friends help you with something, or it means asking for someone's perspective on your situation, getting a second set of eyes on it. You know what I mean? What is this King of Pentacles in the foundation? Three of Pentacles, yeah. You did not. You have been trying to do everything yourself because you're like, I don't need anyone else. I don't need to be part of a team. I don't need to be part of a community. I don't need to see what other people are doing. I don't care, right? So I don't know what happened to get you this fired up, Leo. It got you going and it got you this far, that attitude, so that's fine, well done. But at this stage, the completion comes by opening up to external input and however that makes sense to you. The Nine of Cups in the past, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like trusting others has got you hurt, or trusting others has caused a loss for you. But also, you made a choice and you made it very public. This is what I want, this is what I'm doing, and I'll make it a great success. You just watch me. Because you were a little bit hurt and bitter about something, right? And so that's what happened that fired you up like this. The Eight of Pentacles crowning you. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're trying to stay focused, and it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself that no, if I keep doing the work, it will work out. If I keep putting in the effort, it will work out. If I keep pushing, it will work out, right? But there's a fear behind that with that Nine of Swords. Of, oh my God, what have I done? Oh my God, what if it doesn't work out? Oh my God, what if I've lost all this time? Oh my God, what if I've lost all this money? Oh my God, what are people going to say, right? There's a nagging fear there, and you're trying to talk over it with the Eight of Pentacles to yourself, right? Which, it's better, that is better and to be preferred to actually getting lost in the fear. The Knight of Cups, but then that's not enough. We also have to do something about it, right? The Knight of Cups in the near future. Yeah, the Six of Cups. You do have people around you, genuine people like friends, family, a partner, whoever this is, They genuinely want to see you succeed. They genuinely want to see you do well. Or it's a water sign in particular that has been trying to help you with that Four of Cups over and over. Nine of Cups. Offering you something and you're like, nope, not having it. The Ten of Wands and how you see yourself. You have the Empress. Yeah, you do see yourself as the Empress, and you are. Don't get me wrong. You can create whatever you want to create. You can manifest whatever you want to manifest. You are abundant within yourself. You don't need anyone else. But it becomes, who are you trying to convince that you don't need anyone else? Other people or yourself? Because if you really know that you don't need anyone else, you really have to prove it to anyone else. Does that make sense? I feel like there's an energy of doing things because of what other people are going to say. Or not doing things because of what other people are going to say. That's creating this burden for you. Justice card in your environment. Page of Swords. So yeah, there's a contract, there's a legal situation. There is documentation, something put in writing, something made official that is coming your way to do with this situation. The Five of Pentacles in hopes and fears. New beginnings. This is also judgment energy, right? So the fear is, what have I done? Am I going to lose everything? The fear is also, what are people going to say? How is this going to make me look? The Ace of Wands in the outcome. Page of Pentacles. So a new offer, a new opportunity. It's exciting, it's new, it's different, it's for you. It comes with money, it comes with more opportunities to study, to develop. It comes with travel. Six of Pentacles. Again, Six of Pentacles with the Justice card is you getting what you were working towards, right? You are being rewarded for that. Five of Raphael at the bottom of the deck. Five of Cups. Divine Guidance, the Hierophant. I've seen this in every reading I've done, I think. Yeah, and the Death card. With the Fool. There was an ending. And the end of, and the Hermit behind that. The end of a marriage or the end of a relationship or something like that, right? Where you had to kind of go off on your own. It wasn't really your choice. Hence the Five of Cups. You felt like you lost out on something. You felt left behind. Again, we have this water sign energy here. And so you're like, fine, I'll do it by myself. I don't need anyone. I don't have to listen to anyone. This could also be where you were taught a certain way. You were raised a certain way. And you had a moment where you like broke free from your family or your community or tradition. And now you're thinking, well, I can't go back, or I can't borrow something from a traditional view because, or from a traditional perspective, if that makes sense, because I was supposed to do this whole revolutionary thing by myself. I can't really look at how people used to do it, but then why not? Because it's just about finding inspiration. It doesn't mean you're copying anyone, right? So I feel like there's not seeing things clearly with that Nine of Swords and putting too much pressure on yourself and what other people are going to say. Okay? Because in order to revolutionize something, we first have to understand it thoroughly, to see, to identify things that don't work with it, things that could work better. You know what I mean? We first have to have that information in order to turn it into something else. But that's our base, right? That's our foundation. So it's a similar situation here. What you've been trying to run away from is the missing piece that serves as your final piece of inspiration. It's not to say copy that. It's not to say put your tail between your legs and go ask for someone to tell you how to do it. You already know. But you're missing that last piece of inspiration that comes from looking external to you. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And for others of you, I do see where this could be a reconciliation that is possible. I feel like this person has tried to reach out to you before about this, especially if we have water sign energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like they've tried to reach out to you. They've tried to apologize. They've tried to talk to you about reconciling before you shot them down, because of how betrayed you felt when it didn't work out the last time. And I do feel like this time you're going to hear them out, at least, because you're happily ever after. You can have that with this person. Or what you were looking for was actually what you already had with this person. And that's why you haven't been able to find it anywhere else, because there's only one of this person, right? Just as there's only one of you, and there's only one of your connection that you have with each other. Does that make sense? And it doesn't mean you cave, and it doesn't mean you're desperate, and it doesn't mean whatever, I don't know, whatever it is that you've been telling yourself or other people have told you, or I feel like it's mostly self-critical thinking, right? But it's gone too far, Leo. It's gone too far, and it's just not true. Okay, so yeah, that's what I see. That is what I see. What you've been trying to run away from is actually your missing piece to this new exciting situation, this new exciting phase in your life. Okay, and it doesn't mean it's something you have to take with you. It doesn't mean it's something you have to incorporate as is. It doesn't mean you have to tie yourself to someone or whatever. It's just your inspiration is there, right? The answers you have been looking for, the closure maybe, right, that you needed, whatever it is, right, what you've been trying to run away from and prove to the world that you didn't need, that's where your last piece is for this new phase in your life that you have created for yourself. Yeah, no one's going to take that away from you. So, okay. So I'll leave it there. Let me know what this is about. It's a very interesting reading. Very transformative, definitely. It's like, yeah, spiritual lessons at its finest. Yeah, look, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. Yeah, it's looking at things differently when it comes to this that you've been running away from and saying you don't need, or saying it's all wrong, or saying, you know what I mean? It's like when you review it again with some compassion, putting anger aside or putting hurt aside, and you review it again. Is it all bad? What do I agree with from that? What can I take away from that? What rings true to me? What gives me some sort of inspiration? Because it's not all bad. Everything has a purpose. When you get to that point, right, that's your final piece. That is your epiphany that then brings things full circle. And whether it means it brings someone back to you, or brings you back to someone else, or it means that you level up and you finally have that successful business, or you finally get that promotion, or you finally reach whatever goal it is, then yeah, that's what it is. Okay? So let me know what this is about for you, Leo. But if you are dealing with this, I hope it helps. I hope the reading gives you either answers or some clarity or something to try, right? A suggestion to try. Maybe this is your last piece of inspiration. I don't know. But yeah, it looks amazing. It looks amazing. So you are so very close. You just need to do that final review, as it were. And then it's full speed ahead. Okay? So I'll leave it there. What's your sun, your moon, your rising. Have a fantastic month ahead, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.